What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. I still haven't heard anything from Jaron Ennis concerning the Teofimo Lopez fight. Teofimo Lopez said Jaron Ennis ducked him. And then Devin Haney is now saying Teofimo Lopez ducked him for $11 million. What's going on in the sport of boxing? These guys should be fighting each other. Nobody wants to fight each other. You don't know what the truth is anymore. You know, some people be like, why would Teo duck Boots? Why would Teo want to fight Boots but duck what's his name? But duck Devin Haney. So it's not really adding up, man. I don't like at this point I'm a little confused. I don't know what narrative to push. I don't know what to believe. Or just I don't know, bro. At this point it's crazy because it's just too many question marks when it comes to these divisions now. And these dudes don't want to fight. None of these dudes want to fight each other. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of us getting Ryan versus Devin rematch, they dropped the ball and made Devin versus what's his name? What's the guy name? Jose Carlos Ramirez. Nobody asked for that fight. Ryan versus Rolly. Not a bad fight, but we never asked for that fight. It's a fight we wanted to see, but we never asked for it. When the fight is hot, give it to us. We was asking for the rematch. They dropped the ball on that one. They should have gave us the rematch. Instead of giving us the rematch, they gave us fights we didn't ask for. But I want to hear from Ennis about this Teofimo Lopez situation. He's just been quiet. He hasn't really said nothing. Or at least me personally, I haven't seen anything from Ennis. I haven't seen anything from Ennis where he says, oh, this is the reason why he didn't fight Teo, or Teo's lying about the offer and whatever the situation is. But Teo can't be lying about the offer if Turki Ali Sheikh himself said that's the fight he wants to make. So if the fight don't happen and Turki said that's the fight he was trying to make, that's because Team Ennis didn't want the fight. I mean, it makes all the sense in the world, and it's ridiculous. Why would you not want to fight a guy with a name that you could put on your resume? He has the biggest name out of anybody you're going to fight. You're going to make the most money fighting Teofimo Lopez. The belts are still going to be there, bro. The belts ain't going nowhere. You said you want to stay there for the... Don't you think a fight with Teofimo Lopez raises your profile? If you beat Teo, guys, listen to this, right? Everybody that's supporting Jaron Ennis not fighting Teofimo Lopez because y'all don't follow boxing. I'm gonna explain it to y'all right now. A lot of fighters, before they fight Jaron Ennis, like Brian Norman Jr., right? I don't have a guy in a race right now, so I just want to explain it to y'all when it comes to the sport of boxing, what's going on. Because I've seen it time and time. This is what's going on. A lot of guys, right? When they bring something to the table, in order for them to risk losing that, they need to get compensated enormous amount of money. Brian Norman Jr., he brings something to the table he know that Boots wants. Like, listen, I know how good I am. I know how good Boots is. He knows it's a 50-50 fight. But he's like, why would I sell my belt for this amount of money? Because it's a possibility I could lose. For this amount of money, I'm not doing that unless the money is big enough or it's 50-50. I'm okay with taking chump change here as long as I continue to win and keep my belt. That's a smart business move. A lot of people are not going to look at it as smart. As long as he continue to win, but if he take a fight and he lose, then it's a bad business move. But if he continues to win, that's a smart business move, guys. What Brian Norman Jr. did. Brian Norman Jr. did a smart business move. Like, I respect that because at the end of the day, it's prize fighting. I'm not going to just throw away my belt just for a little change when I know the fight is bigger than what everybody is saying. And I can get even more money if I just wait it out. You understand what I'm saying? If I just wait it out, I can get even more money, just continue to win. And look what he's doing. He's fighting Jin Sasaki, bro, in Japan. He beats this guy. He raises his profile. All he got to do is win this fight. If he wins this fight, he raises his profile, guys. But if he loses this fight, then all of his paydays are out the door. Now, let me break it down like I was breaking it down. Jaron Ennis, if he would have fought Teofimo Lopez, right? Guys, listen to me. If he would have fought Teofimo Lopez and beat Teofimo Lopez, who has the biggest name on Jaron Ennis' resume and will be the biggest name Jaron Ennis has faced, and is a credible opponent, small or not, still credible because of his resume, right? Jaron Ennis now raises his profile because that could be a pay-per-view fight if we really sit down and think about it. That could have been Jaron Ennis' first pay-per-view fight. He's been on pay-per-view before, but on the undercard. So we can't really count that. I'm talking about pay-per-view like he's headlining the pay-per-view. Jaron Ennis versus Teofimo Lopez could have been Jaron Ennis' very first pay-per-view fight. And people were going to pay for it. I was going to pay for it. If I'm paying for it, and you know I'm not a guy that likes to pay for these bullshit-ass fights. If I'm telling you guys I'm going to pay for it, that means that is a fight worth pay-per-view. Do you understand? Because I don't pay for just any fight. I pay for fights that I know are good fights, competitive fights. Do you understand what I'm saying? A real bang for my money. Bang for my buck. You feel what I'm saying? So listen. Jaron Ennis dropped the ball by not fighting Teofimo Lopez. In my honest opinion, it would have raised his profile with a win over Teofimo Lopez. He becomes a pay-per-view star. He becomes a guy that's worth even more money because now his paydays are up now. Because now he's a pay-per-view star. He's getting more money. You think Brian Norman wouldn't want to fighting now? Because now the payday for Brian Norman and everybody else in the division, it goes up because now it's not just high risk, low reward. Now it's high risk, high reward. You understand what I'm saying? Jaron Ennis dropped the ball, man. And Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, this situation is crazy, so I can't really even speak on it. I don't even know what's going on with that situation. I'm hearing Teo turned down $11 million. It's ridiculous, guys.